Hello, and welcome to this 15-minute meditation and breathwork practice to curb the stress response, to interrupt any cycle of being heightened at any level and stuck in any level of stress, whether that has been for a couple hours, maybe a day or more. It's really important to take time away from doing and continuously moving, to sit still, to breathe deeply, and to re-regulate back to a calm, open state so that we don't stay stuck in that heightened stress response for too long where we might reach burnout, collapse, that sort of thing. So let's get started. We'll be doing this in any position that suits you. Seated is great for staying nice and alert and focused, but if lying down is more comfortable for you, you're welcome to do so. If you're sitting, you might be in a chair, you might be sitting like me on the floor with a cushion or pillow just to elevate the hips, or you might like to lean against a wall. Totally up to you. Finding somewhere seated with a nice long spine. And if you're lying down, making sure you feel really nice and relaxed. Maybe there's a cushion under the knees to support the lower back. Take your time to settle in, take any movements you need, and then eventually closing down the eyes or softening your gaze if you prefer. And just acknowledging that you're starting this meditation. We'll start with 10 clearing breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. On the inhale, you have the option to lift the shoulders up towards the ears, and then on the exhale, let them release down, letting the belly get heavy, anywhere else releasing physically. We'll start together and then you can continue on your own time. Exhale to prepare. Full breath into the belly. Lifting the shoulders, part the lips, let it go. Eight more like that. Last two. Return back to the natural flow of breath. Body settled. Breath slowly moving in, slowly moving out through the nose. We'll begin to add a count to this breath. It'll be a 3-count inhale and a 6-count exhale. If at any time this doesn't suit you and it feels strained, you're welcome to reduce it, maybe to a 2-count inhale, 4-count exhale. Anything that suits you with a double length exhale. Begin by exhaling to prepare. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 3, out, 5, 6, in, 3, out, 5, 6, in, out, in, out. Breathe in, release the count. Breathe out, settle into your natural breath. Notice any shift already created from when you first arrived. The breath flowing smoothly, consciously. Maybe something else within you settled, even just a little bit. And from this place, I invite you to set an intention for what you need from this short practice. How would you like to show up for yourself? To care for any stress, any worries that might be in your experience? And let go of that intention, know it will hold you. And begin to check in with the physical body. Letting every sensation just come and go into your awareness. Gift them that awareness. Aware of the whole body and space. All sensations. Now checking into the slightly more subtle layer of the energetic body. Asking whether you're feeling energetic and vitalized, or maybe a little more tired or lethargic. You might explore whether your energy is moving up towards the chest and the head, or more downwards towards the belly and the hips. Is your energy moving more out and away? Or is it more contained, moving inward? Just noticing, knowing there's no right or wrong, there's just your reality. And now moving to the even more subtle mental body. Watching and witnessing the thoughts that are moving through. Perhaps noticing if they're quite fast or maybe more slow. Are they focusing on one particular topic? Or are they more scattered towards different directions? Again, not labeling anything as good or bad, because the mind is a lot more complex than that. Allowing yourself to be curious to what's happening in the mind today. allowing thoughts to pass through, letting them take their course, but then inviting the mind to land on the breath, to simply watch it flowing in and out. Riding these waves of breath deeper into the present moment, deeper into a sense of inner contentment for what's right here. Treating the thoughts that will pass through as waves on the top of the ocean. And the stillness that might come in between those thoughts for brief moments as you focus on the breath. Treating that as the depth of the ocean where there's this constant stillness and silence. But just as waves belong in the ocean, all of your thoughts, sensations, feelings belong in this experience. Notice what happens when you have a thought, you recognize it, and instead of treating it as a distraction from the practice, you say, "This belongs. This belongs." You allow it, not letting it be the whole experience, not necessarily going deep into the thought, into the story, but allowing it to just be there. And then softly return home to the breath. The breath, your constant anchor, down into the depth of the ocean of awareness, where you find stillness, presence, and silence. Where you find the space between the thoughts, the stimulus. Once again, take a slow, intentional breath in. Part the lips really softly and slowly let it go. Taking a moment as we move towards the end of the practice to to reflect on and recognize what's really true for you in this experience right now. Perhaps there's a certain theme, emotion, thought pattern that's really at the forefront, that's been requiring most of your attention through the practice. Meditation gives us this opportunity to check in with ourselves like we might check in with a friend. To know how we're actually going behind all of the activity and movement of our days. So that then we can treat ourselves with the same care and attention we would like to treat a friend. Meeting ourselves where we're at. So in this recognition of what's most true for you, consider how you might like to nurture this reality. How can you treat yourself in a way that you truly need in this moment for today? Bowing the head down to the heart in gratitude for yourself, for taking this moment to slow down and reset. And in gratitude for your ability to nurture yourself as you would a friend. Take a slow breath in and slow sigh out. Thank you for practicing with me. Have a lovely day.